PSA. Motherfucking PSA. Public service announcement to you niggas, please.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the Naughty Corner. Calling all my rebels to the hottest spot on the YouTube. I'm Candy.
And I'm Shadi.
And as you can see from the title below, we are reflecting on 2025, child. What a whirlwind.
A year, child.
But before we get into that, please do subscribe, guys.
Please.
Road to 100 subscribers, hopefully 500 subscribers by the end of the year, you know? Come on, baby steps, baby steps.
Help us get there.
Be there with us. But,
all eat.
Yeah. Like we said,
all eat.
2025.
Yo.
How the hell are we already halfway through? That is my question. I just said Happy New Year now.
I think I was able to understand that, okay, this is this month. Till April. And now it's June. I kid you not. Like, May sort of jumped.
Yeah.
June
disappeared.
I mean, baby, we are on the last day of June. So what do you mean?
We just said happy birthday to mom.
We literally just said that.
And now we're end of June already.
No, it's crazy. Time is flying.
It is.
And it just really shows you that, hey man, have fun, hey.
Yeah, live life. Keep on moving.
Do whatever
keep
you
on
want.
Pushing forward.
Do whatever you want.
So if looking back from January, looking back at what has happened, looking forward if you're in January.
Yeah, man.
Yes. What would January you say of these 6 months and how you've grown, how you've been, what happened, and the whole vibe of it?
January mean next year, or what does January mean of beginning?
This year.
Think
Beginning of this
2025
year.
would be like.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. 25 Jan me. Wasn't really expecting of a lot. I was looking forward to grad because I was graduating in April. And then not looking forward isn't dead end, guys. No shame. Life was still gonna be nice. But why do I keep on saying 2025? January me was just excited to just start over again. Start over in the sense of just a new year and just live and try out more things. I was just excited to just see where the year is gonna take me, which I think is always a good thing to have, rather than expect things.
That's true.
Because that's so scary. Where were your thoughts?
Sometimes expectations lead to disappointments.
How were you feeling in Jan about the new year?
In Jan, honestly, I was very excited about 2025. I don't know. I feel like there was some type of energy.
There's some lightness to it.
In the beginning of the year, everyone was very excited to push through and finally get into this year and I don't know. There was a sense of this feels like the beginning of a good times for everyone. And hopefully that's what's going on for everyone, or it changes like that.
Yes.
But I was really excited randomly enough. I had no clue. I feel like it was very much a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Throwing a coin in the ocean.
Just go with the flow.
Yes, I was very positive on the outlook without even really knowing what would happen. I had no plan, that's for sure.
Yes.
So I'm very glad at all the surprises we've had along the way.
No, I hear you. And have you felt like your priorities have changed looking back from then to now? What unexpected plot twists? What was that for you? How was that for you?
Definitely. I feel like as people, we are always changing.
Girl, every day.
I'm a different person tomorrow.
In the next 25 minutes, I'm a different person.
So
real.
Already my priorities did change on really reflecting so much on myself this year. I very much wanted to evolve as a human and evolve my emotions and my reactions to certain things and my certain habits and my certain mental patterns that I have, or mental cycles that I have. So that was something that was very important. I never realized how much of a spiritual journey shift I have in trying to look within. That was very surprising. It was a year of really me wanting to work on myself. My priorities changed to that really. And also, funny enough, now with this 6 month change, with all that work, my priorities now are changing and having fun.
Yes.
And for you?
I get that. I think priorities have definitely changed, and as you said, being more free with how you move into the year, because beginning of the year you are kind of in limbo, and I feel like for most of us, maybe I'm maybe one of few, like I hope there's a group of us, where you feel like, yo, 2025 doesn't knock in until it's like the second month or the third month. So you're first grazing through it and you're like, oh, okay, I need to be serious.
You're like, whoa!
You know?
Hey.
And then you get into it and then it just, you know, tumbles over.
Yeah.
But like, I think something that was also very unexpected for me was just understanding boundaries in terms of like work relationships and understanding how businesses work, understanding how to work with different types of people. That was something unexpected that I didn't see coming. I knew that I was going to be exposed to like more people again this year, but the different age groups that I've been
That's true.
exposed to have been so interesting and enlightening, because it's somehow helping me in my path, even though I don't know why I'm doing what, you know, we never know what we're doing, we're just doing it. So I think I really like how I was tested in my boundaries in terms of work and relationships.
Yes, open-mindedness. Oh my gosh. Pushed out the comfort zone for real.
Girl, and just experiencing different types of people and age dynamics. That has been something that was really like, okay,
I like that.
I'll see you.
I really like
I wonder
that.
what I'm gonna see like moving forward, you know. And then that same breath, what would you say like you've learned in like anything that you are like, you know, hold value to? Your healing,
One
your
thing-
grounding. What is it for you?
One thing I can say that I have learned is honestly that nothing matters and everything matters at the same time. As much as we can really
Tea.
move through life chasing so much, don't chase so much. Everything is such a yin and yang thing. So it's like I realized that ultimately in all this mess this year was with a lot is happening, guys, also.
A lot is so going on.
And is currently still going
Yeah.
on. That ultimately working on myself and my peace and what makes me happy is so much more important than any materialistic or standards that society sets or that I think or I'm told I'm supposed to have and want. So that was a big lesson for me this year in learning what do I actually really want and why do I want it, and what actually makes me happy.
Yes.
And also in figuring out, I feel like especially at the age of getting into your 20s officially,
Yes.
it was very much figuring out who is an adult version of me, essentially. So it's a very much a big lesson of
That makes a lot of
also-
sense.
there's lessons in everything.
Yes.
That's another lesson. There's lessons in every experience
Every
you
single
have,
thing
like,
you go through.
you literally have.
Yeah.
So those are my biggest takeaways and yours.
One thing maybe I'd like to highlight on, because I think there's so much like we can look through in terms of our lives as to how we've learned and what or not. But I think one thing I really want to touch on is how I viewed relationships this year. I'm not necessarily someone who I guess was open to like dating or real life dating, if I may say. But this year really exposed me to like different types of people who shown interest in me and vice versa, in a sense of like kind of getting what you've asked from the universe, you know? Like there's sometimes where you feel like,
Manifest, guys.
yes, like you feel like you attract the wrong types and it's just a mess every time. But sometimes it's like you just really need to know yourself and attract like things that you really do want for yourself. So the people that I've met this year were quite interesting, to say the least. They've told me a lot about also just owning my feminine power and believing that, you know, someone out there can love you and like you for who you are. You don't need to like assimilate to certain aesthetics or be a certain person, you know. And they taught me how to also like value the, you know, gift of options, like knowing that you can talk to multiple people.
There are plenty of fish in the sea.
Yes,
There are plenty of fish
plenty.
in the sea, guys.
And boundaries, guys. Like relationships are something that needs boundaries. It's taught me to just say what I want, not be afraid to tell people that, hey, if you're not gonna like dive deep in with me, and that's just in conversations, you can move. So I like that. I've learned a big one in that, and I think I'm excited when I like approach relationships going forward, because I'm cementing that part.
No, I love
And doing what I
that. It's
want.
gonna make everything also so much like easier.
Yes,
Whenever you are
definitely.
now with people.
Yeah.
So now with your 2025, in terms of these past 6 months, has it been a couple of months of hustling, healing, or hibernation?
Hustle
Or
and
a
healing.
mix of all.
Hustle and healing, because I have to say, I think we were like more in hibernation last year.
Yes. Woo!
Yeah, like
Hermit
even
mode.
this time last year it was proper
Yes.
hermit mode, and then after we try to come out of our shells. So definitely in a healing and hustling aspect. I think we've been doing well in that. We're not going to disclose too much.
Yes, and it
You
feels
know?
amazing, honestly,
Yes.
guys. I feel like also 2025 was such a year of hustling and like going for what you want and what makes you excited and what
Trying
like
different
fills
things.
your day with like, you know, joy and shit.
Yeah, so real. So
So
I think,
I like that energy of it.
you know,
And that really was the motto for a lot of people, myself and you included, for the
Yes.
first 6 months.
and in that, what kind of got like more attention in your hustle and healing? What was it like?
Essentially, my healing.
Yeah,
I feel like because the hustle cannot happen without the healing.
You can't
That's the
hustle.
thing. You can't hustle not heal.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
can't.
gonna work.
That's
Your
the word.
passions burn.
That's the word.
Yeah, you can't
It's
hustle
so
and not
real.
heal.
So real.
So I feel like it really was so important and even making me feel motivated enough to try to put myself out there and quote unquote hustle, to try to put myself out there and like try things.
And I mean, in that same breath, guys, of like hustling and healing, you do get moments where you feel like I need a little figure.
Yeah, adulting is fucking hard, guys. It's hard.
Because
It is hard.
moments of giving up are real.
Exactly.
Let that not be unsaid. Like, there are so many times, I kid you not, ask this girl. She can also probably say, ask this girl. When we've wanted to give up on things and had to like dig ourselves out of there. Because it's so sad seeing that part of yourself and you don't want that for yourself, you know? And I just want to like shine a light to just let you guys know that it's okay when you're like going through those moments.
Yeah, great.
Like, go through it.
What did Beyonce say? Cry for a full day, then
Yes.
get the fuck up and
Yes.
work.
So it's like feel your emotions. You can't move without feeling them. Be in that space, but also be in the space of, hey, I'm strong enough to like help myself out. You know, like how was that for you? Like, what can you like take away in terms of like where you felt down, or you know, not as optimistic about the year, or finding yourself doubting?
I feel like for that, thank God it wasn't really things that have personally affected me, but it was really more on being so much aware on what's happening in the world. And that wanted to make me like give up in terms of like we're doomed, you know what I mean?
Yes,
the
like
world's gonna end.
a lot has
essentially.
been
Yeah,
happening. A lot is
if you
happening.
don't laugh or cry, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I feel like with that it took a lot for me to be like, you know what, even though so much is going on, there's still so much that I can do. I'm still here. I'm still blessed to be in better circumstances than other people. So I should really use that to my capability to still push through, you know what I mean? Because I have the gift to not give up.
Yes.
Whereas
I
other
still have
people
that option.
have nothing else but to give up, you know what I mean? They have no other choice. So I feel like really showing up for myself and realizing how blessed and fortunate I am.
Yes.
Was a good, kick in my ass to get the fuck up.
That's so real. That's so real.
To honestly get the fuck up. And that also, I feel like a good motivation of not giving up is remembering all the wins you had.
Yes,
and,
it
all the wins
helps.
and the feel of how it feels to get those
We forget sometimes.
moments. We really do.
We have those moments ourselves where we're like, hey, man, I did so much. Like, pat yourself on the back because you're a star.
Literally.
And it feels good.
It does.
It feels good reminding yourself how much you're working, you know?
Yes,
Because the world is loud.
have
The world is
half
loud.
of the wins you've gotten or yet to get, how have they made you feel? Or like in terms of who you were in January and now. What the wins and
I
those little
think
proud moments and yay.
They've been amazing, honestly. I think so far, again, like my biggest hype for this first part of the year is me graduating. That's like a staple for me. It's gonna be, she's number one for 2025.
Yeah.
Without any doubt, she is number one, and I'm so proud of that. But even the other stuff that I've managed to do, I've been very proud of myself. But I'll also be honest with myself in this moment and say that I know I could do more.
Yes.
I love my wins, but
Always.
I know.
They can always be better.
I know.
And
You
can
know?
always eat more.
Yes, even in those same aspects of whatever I'm doing,
Yes,
I can
definitely.
elevate that vision of what I'm doing, you know? So how did you also really like hug yourself in those moments of like, I did this. This is me.
I feel like it also just really reminded me of who I used to be. It's a sense of what this year also felt like because we had then that girl always be that girl.
Being that girl.
Stay that girl.
I'm always being
So
So
it was
real.
just a reminder of,
Simple.
hey, you really do flourish well when you push out of your comfort zone. You really do work well when you do things you wouldn't think you'd do, or when you try out something that really tests your limit. So I feel like even those wins of surprising myself for a big thing, I always am glad that
always.
I successfully surprise myself each year. So that's something that, you know, it's like, a little pat on the back. So I love those little wins. They honestly make my year, as minuscule as they might seem to maybe someone else, they honestly mean a great time.
And that's
to
all
me.
that matters.
Literally to
That's
me.
really all that matters. So what would you say you're looking forward to in like the rest of the year? What are you looking forward to?
I am looking forward to, guys, like, I want a hot girl summer. I want the best summer of my life. I'm saying this on YouTube right now. It's gonna be the best summer of my life.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to just growing more and having more fun.
Yes.
And meeting more
Verbatim.
people. Yeah, I've loved
Verbatim.
that I've been able, you know, to like say hi to new people and put
Yes.
myself out there. Cannot wait to meet some hottest people.
Girl,
Just
I
keep
think
growing.
also if I could put 2025 in one word, all the rest of it, of how I would like it to look, is absolutely an amazing time. Fun. In the
Bliss.
Fun, bliss. Listen, abundance. Let's have fun. Let's finish the year strong. Let's tackle what we need to still tackle. Let's cement.
Definitely.
Let's do what we need to do. It's time to lock in whatever stuff you've been doing.
It's now or never, honestly.
Yeah, now or never. We're in the second half of the year. You did
made
it.
You made it.
You're
this
amazing.
far. You've pushed. You've cried.
Give yourself a hug.
Round of applause for you.
Give yourself a hug.
Guys, like, it's exhausting being a human.
Yes.
So if we're here 6 months later into a new year, we're
good.
fast
We're good.
strong as fuck.
Yes.
And I am just hoping and wishing and sending all the love
Yes.
and abundance and success into everyone into these last 6 months. Keep on pushing to being the best version of yourself.
Show up for yourself. That's all
Keep
you
on
need to
pushing
do.
to being a good person also to other people. Not just to show up for
Yes.
yourself, do the same for other people.
Exactly. Stop tolerating self-doubt, anxiety. Like, deal with that head on. Let it know that you're in charge, you're the boss, and you're here to live your life. Show up for yourselves, guys. It's amazing to be happy about the things that you have. As we had mentioned so many times, that a lot is happening in the world.
And
Give
celebrate
yourself
the little
grace.
wins.
Yeah,
Yes, the
like,
thing, as you said, be happy with the things that you have. The little
Yeah.
wins are big.
Yes.
With all that's happening, do not be ignorant. Stay in the loop of what's happening so you can realize your blessings even 10 times more. So guys, this was a nice video, a little catch-up session,
Yes.
a little check-in. Please also tell us how your 2025 has been going.
Please
Any ups,
do.
any downs, any miracles that happened, any life-changing stories that happened, put them down in the comments.
Yes.
And may these be the best 6 months ever as we go into 2026. That's even going to be a luckier year for everyone who
Literally.
is watching this right now. Money is coming in your pockets.
Not you being a terrible leader.
Money is coming to your pockets if you're watching. So guys, thank you for coming to, and thank you for watching another video.
Thank you so much, guys. Please don't
Yes,
forget to
comments.
comment. We want to see your comments, guys.
Yes,
We want to
communicate, anything.
And
Comment,
please
like,
subscribe.
and subscribe, guys. And until the next video.